Hey guys, it's Syndicate here and welcome to my ultimate, and I say ultimate because it is pretty epic, rape train guide, and not just rape train, basically my best guide for the survival on Ascension that I could possibly ever give you really. I'm just going to give you a quick run of the map to show you which doors I've got open, which doors you need open and which you need closed. As you can see over here, I've actually got the Pack-a-Punch door open, so everything else can stay closed unless you are panicking, because this is the best way to keep everything secured. The only two perks you ever really need on solo is Juggernaut and Quick Revive. Mostly you need to look after... What am I saying? I can't get my words out. I was trying to be all serious and I can't do it. I just can't last. You need Quick Revive, because Quick Revive is basic. It gives you 3 chances of carrying on in case you're down. So that's like the most effective thing. So first I'm going to show you a door that you keep closed. You'll keep this door closed mostly at all times, because then you've just got that entry point, and that entry point. You do not want 4 entry points when trying to enter up here just to go for a box. And the only times I'd advise you go for a box, damn you crawl, you found me, is to keep a crawler when you go for the box, which is really easy with this method I'm going to show you. I'm just going to quickly show you that I've opened all these doors. You can get all these perks, but you don't actually need them. So if you do lose them, you don't need them. I've linked that. I actually bought the sickle. I've got 30,000 points, 500 kills, 146 headshots. I'll be doing like rounds 1 to 10 as a tutorial, and then rounds 10 to 20 as a tutorial, more in depth. But this is just me showing you the rape train, and I'll show you a few rounds of this. What I'm actually going to show you now is, I don't know why this is there. Here's just some claymores, because I'll be fighting the monkeys off in here. You always just want to put your claymores down in these, because it helps if you are not quite close to there, but I'll show you the best spot to be able to do what we want to do. Just move this last claymore here. This is kind of like a live commentary as well, guys, so I'm hoping you're enjoying this video. Okay, so now when we go into here, we've got the quick revive in here, so we always want to be looking after this. But as you can see from here, I have got that door closed. You do not, I repeat, do not want to open that. Now I believe a lander sometimes can land in here, so you want to be a bit cautious and just like often look out that window. I think you can look out that window. Should we just go and double check? I don't want to be giving you guys false facts here. But the best place to stand, I'll show you in a minute. Yeah, you can stand here and you can just jump up, like shoot them monkeys. It's usually like a 1-shot kill the first few rounds, then maybe 2-shot kills to kill that crawler. But the best place to hold off when it's actually the monkey round is like here. Like so, it's actually here. So like when there's a monkey, you can shoot it there, and you can shoot it there. Coming down, you can just spam the ray gun. I would advise the ray gun. It's probably one of the most effective. If you have a thundergun, that's even better. But with this method, it'll show you how to get a load of points to be able to do this, and hopefully we'll get a monkey round. So I'll knife that crawler. Also, I've opened the very far end, and I've got PhD flopper just for this method that I use. If you lose PhD flopper when the monkey round, then just leave it. You do not actually need to keep it. All you need is Juggernaut and Quick Revive. They're the 2 perks you really need to prioritise. You do not need that one there. That's just a bonus, and so is the running one if you want it in sleight of hand. I'll get showing you my method in a minute. I'm not banging my claymores down yet because I don't exactly want them just yet. I'll just throw a grenade just to keep them scum happy. Alright, so as you can see, I've got all the Lunas activated, so I can pack a punch, as you have already seen, and we'll start getting the frag rape train going. My last rape train was called the Syndicate rape train, but what I'm showing you here is the frag rape train. I'd call it the Syndicate rape train again, but the Syndicate frag train, something like that. That sounds pretty epic. But it's a very sexual method. It helps get you a lot of points. You want to try and keep the zombies in a nice circle. The more crawlers you get, the easier it is for you, because you just keep them in that main circle section. When you buy the grenades from here, like you can either run straight this way if it's like a full gap. You can bounce off walls, as well as just cooking it for like 2 seconds and then chucking it directly at them. That works as well as like chucking it off any surface, because if you aim it to bounce into the middle, then you're obviously going to get a kill. You get crawlers and you get points just like all the time. You can see I got 37,000 points by round 20. I've only spent money on a stakeout at the start, which I'll show you later on. Money on claymores, and then money on the perks and MP5k and the box as one go when I got the ray gun, which was pretty awesome. Now you can see I've got that, so I'll carry on getting my grenades, because you always want to have your grenades on at your full time. Because it's insta-kill and I've got the sickle, I can just knife, but because I got the ray gun, it's just simple to do that. But also with grenades, it being insta-kill, instead of wasting that perfect ammo you need in case, like, for monkey rounds, just saving it, then you can just use your grenades. It's still effective as hell doing that. And I'll just show you this as an instance. You can jump off, like that, and that'll show you it being epic, and you can just simply run straight up. When you're running back towards that, you want to stay towards the left hand side, because that'll ensure you do not actually down. And look, you can easily just run past them. It's super easy to run past the zombies. I hope you you probably have to try this a few times to try and perfect it, but you want to try and get as many crawlers back again. There can only be 24 chasing you at one time, as I'm sure you all know. You do not want to get stuck. You don't want to stand in that corner for too long. You always want to be walking into the open spaces, but you want to make sure, see how this gap there, you'd run through the gaps. Always make sure there's a gap for you to run through. If there's not a gap, don't risk it. Don't get cocky with don't get cocky with it. If you'd like, oh, I'll knife this zombie instead, and you've already been hit, do not risk it. It's never worth the risk. So here you see I've got 40,000. I'll probably keep going for 100,000 points solid. Might go for a million as another video and just keep you updated how that goes. It'll be a pretty epic video, but as you can see with PhD Flopper, it does not matter how much damage I take, because all I will simply do is survive the damage. Same goes for having the ray gun as well. And see, there's a nuke, so I'll just ban my ray gun out here and on this guy, and I'll probably get a crawler and we'll stab this guy, and I will get the nuke for the extra points. So yeah, this is this part of the video. Hopefully it's monkeys now, and I can possibly, and I can show you the next what we do. I don't think it is, no it's not. But I will show you in a separate video of how to survive the monkeys on this ultimate rape train. This is the best rape train. A lot of people do it with fun gun, but honestly with the frag grenade it's good for the points, and then you can keep using the trap. I'll implement the trap in my next video, and yeah guys, have fun doing this rape train. I'll keep you updated, and I might post on the end of the video the monkey round as this round. Here's another one you can do. You can just go side to side instead of round and round, because it's easy to just keep buying the frags off the wall, sorry. And as you can see, just bounce the frags off. It's simple as this. Run into the frags because it doesn't matter, because you can take damage off the frags and not hurt. Just make sure you keep the circle nice and tight of the zombies. That's what she said. What? Did she? Because you want a big explosion. That's what she said. Or did she? I don't know, but here's the method for it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this. I'm Syndicate. Peace out.